you're going to get something from somebody. I don't care who you are. You're going to get something. You can get an Xbox or just a box. I don't care what you get. You can get a fruitcake for all I care. But you're going to get something. You're going to get a gift. And it's exciting. And ladies, this is your chance. This is your chance if you're in a relationship to look at your boyfriend and be like, yeah, that's right. You're getting me a Christmas gift whether you like it or not. Okay, and it's going to sparkle. I want it to sparkle. Because everybody knows high school girls, middle school girls are princesses, right? That's a fact. Guys, you gotta learn that, dude. They're princesses. It's in a princess book somewhere. Actually, when me and Christy dated, she said she was a princess and I was her peasant.
Wow.
She's a very sweet girlfriend. She's very sweet. But anyway, I love. And when I was a kid, we had the Christmas Eve service, just like almost every other church, but it was called the candlelight service, and I was so excited about it. Okay, and it was just like kind of a lot of singing, and they maybe had some skits every now and then. But my favorite part was the end. Okay, it didn't matter how old you were going to get a candle. You were going to get a candle and you got to play with fire. And it was just awesome to me as a kid. And at the end, you like that? There we go. That's right. But anyway, alright, at the end the lights will go out and you get your candle and you're just like, yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome. And then I would always sit like by my best friend, so like in the middle of it, I like burn him on purpose, like, you know, and by the time we walk out of church, we got burn marks all over us. And it was like the most exciting thing to me as a kid. Christmas Eve service. One thing, it was the night before Christmas. You know, you get to wake up and get all these presents. And so I was so excited every year until I hit high school. Then I hit high school and I was too cool for school. Alright, because I was the coolest kid in town. It's true. No, I'm just kidding. Don't look at me like that. But anyway, I thought it was cool, and I was just, you know, everything was lame. Right? When you get to high school, like everything's lame. It's like, oh, candles, lame. Music, lame. Don't care. And so I got really bored in there. And this is horrible, but one of my favorite things to do. This was a very traditional church. My home church was very traditional, and I mean like organ and hymn reading and stuff like that. And so one of my favorite things to do, we had a lot of old people. We had a lot of old people that came to our church. And my favorite thing to do was always watch them and catch them fall asleep. Because I knew it was going to happen, right? I knew it was going to happen, and I just like look around, like I just occupy my mind any way I could, and I'm like, there's a good one right there. That's him. That's him. And then you see him, and it's so funny because you can always tell they kind of like yawn at first, like, it's a good sermon. It's good. I like it. You know, and then all of a sudden, like their eyes get heavy, and they're like looking around like this, and then all of a sudden their head goes down, and it's like, gotcha! I got you. Get this man a pillow. He's out. Okay, because I just thought it was like the funniest thing in the world. And, okay, well, have you ever fallen asleep in class? Like, raise your hand if you ever fallen asleep in class. Oh. All right, Mr. Guerrero, right him up, okay? Every one of you, that was a trick. You got attention. Anyway, I was, and don't follow my example, but I was not the best student when I was younger. And I kind of trained myself to almost, I trained myself to, like, sit down. And literally look like I'm paying attention, but sleeping like this. And literally people would look at me and be like, is he awake? I don't know. But the worst thing and the most embarrassing thing you can do when you fall asleep is when you spaz out. You ever had that when you like to spaz out? Because I'll be trying to sleep and all of a sudden it's like, whoa! A was the answer. A for English. And so it's worse at church, okay? And like I said, it was a traditional church, which means we had rows. We didn't have chairs. So you literally sat right beside the person next to you. And I could just imagine like somebody falling asleep and then just spazzing out and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was a visitor. Can we pray for her? Like, can you imagine just like cutthroating somebody because you accidentally spazzed out?